High Electric Service Department is here to make your electrical what-ifs a reality. Whether you're looking to replace some outdated light fixtures or brighten up your counters with under-cabinet lighting, High Electric can handle all types of residential electrical installations and services. Give Erica a call at 402-466-6606 or visit high-electric.com to get started.
The electrical workers of Local Union 265 are now hiring licensed journeyman electricians from $32.50 to $42.50 per hour with paid benefits. And if you're looking for a new career, they're hiring apprentices at $19.50 per hour with paid benefits. Call the office at 402-423-4497 to apply. Start your electrical career today.
Nebraska Football Hall of Famer.
Blitz is on. Taylor picks it up. Fires. Touchdown, Nebraska.
Canadian Football League Grey Cup champion.
Taylor again, wide open.
And first-team All-American quarterback Steve Taylor.
5 for Steve Taylor. That is a new Nebraska record.
Live from the heart of Lincoln, America, former All-American quarterback Steve Taylor.
Welcome in. It is time for weekly rap sessions with All-American quarterback Steve Taylor. I'm Jake Bachman in studio alongside the All-American himself, Steve Taylor. Steve, how's it going this week?
Man, it's good. I think I'm the only one that likes cold weather.
You might be. Certainly not me.
Everyone's complaining about how cold it is. I'm like, have you not forgotten? It's February. What do you expect in February?
Well, by this time next week, I guess it's supposed to be like in the 50s.
It's going to be in the 50s.
That's what I expect.
The snow may melt where we may get out and play a round of golf or so.
That's right.
That's the heartland. That's the good life. Man, we are becoming such pansies. As in the flowers, pansies,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I mean, everywhere. I mean, they've canceled school for how many days?
I think it's been a few days.
It's
now.
been a few days.
Yeah.
So, like, I don't get it.
It
I
hurts.
mean, it's not even like a lot of snow out,
Yeah.
right? I don't know. I just don't understand it, man.
It hurts to walk around the block, I think. I think that's the problem.
Come on. Seriously, man. I
I
can't
do not
believe
like
this.
the
I'm like,
snow.
it's February, what, 19th?
Yeah.
And they've canceled school Monday and Tuesday. There's hardly any snow. The sun is out. It's beautiful outside. I don't understand it, man. I really don't.
Yeah, I guess you and Adam Carricker. Carricker comes in and he'll take off his pants. Like he's got his shorts on. He's ready to rock because he loves the cold.
Well, I don't mind
can't stand
dressing.
it.
I mean, I'm not wearing
you're
shorts
pretty well
or nothing.
dressed up.
I have on the proper attire, but I'm like, it's February, man. Come on.
Would you go sledding? Terrell said the other day he's never been sledding.
I've slept, but I don't do that anymore.
Yeah,
I
you
did with
wouldn't
my
do that.
kids.
Yeah.
I don't do anything to risk injury.
That's fair enough. Not anymore.
Not anymore. As I come in and AD he's walking, he's limping. I'm like, what's wrong with you? He goes, my back. I'm like, I told you, once you hit 50,
Oh, yeah?
he used to ask me, why am I no longer doing Kratos or Pharaohs and all that extreme workout stuff, weightlifting or burpees? And I was like, dude, no, I'm not doing that. It's not good for me, right?
Not anymore.
I'm like, welcome to the club. I mean, you hit 50, things just are not the same. Your body's not the same. Our mind thinks we're 21, 22, or even 30, right? But we're not. We're not. No, but I love this weather. I mean, it's only a couple of days. Toughen up. It's only a couple of days.
Yeah. Apparently, some of you are saying that a Monday and Tuesday were assigned days off for LPS, not canceled. But either way, it's cold. That's why Air Sphere says, try walking for 25 minutes as a 9-year-old to school, then get back to me.
Well, I did as a 9-year-old.
Yeah?
I used to wait in the bus, foggy day schedule in Fresno, California, and it felt like it was 9 degrees when you're from California, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, seriously, I get it. I mean, we took our kids to school, so we did not walk. So, so. Well, don't have your kid walk to school.
I was going to
Get
say,
on
from
the
what
bus.
I heard from our older generation is they used to walk backwards up and down hills
Up
in the
and
snow.
down. Yeah.
Yeah.
Twice.
That's what they used to, yeah.
Exactly.
The teachers made them do another lap right when they got there. So
I mean, what do you do, man? It's like, God, as a parent, I was like, I couldn't wait to get my kids to school. And I was lucky, right? Because I was working. My wife was at home, so she was going to be at home all day with him. But I was like, we got a free babysitter. It's not free, right? But
Yeah.
go to school.
yeah.
They're
That's
a
what
lot of work.
That's
Yeah.
what the Christmas break song is. Saying Mom and Dad can hardly wait for
Oh.
school to start
Oh,
again,
I
right?
couldn't wait till that to start,
Yeah.
dude. It was tiring. It was torture. I used to deliberately think of things to do to work. I would just go sit in the office when there was snow out or whatever when the kids are at home. Man, no, that parenting job is no joke because we have our little one Nazir. He's been they're getting back from Arizona today, but they've been with us here for almost a month now. And dude, there's just a lot of work. My wife has just been exhausted.
Oh yeah.
You know, I'm like, she even brings in, hey, you want to hold Nas? No, I'm good. No, I'm good. I'm just sitting here enjoying watching my Young and the Restless, right? You know? So anyway, no, it's a lot of work, man. So I give it to those parents. It's a lot of work. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely
No doubt.
is.
No doubt.
And it's been cold long enough. I think every time it's cold in here, I go, well, what was your favorite snow game? And now we've just done that so many times. We probably can't go back to that.
No, I'm done with that. No, I'm done with that. I enjoyed those games. It was fun, but no, I don't mind the cold. You dress appropriately, the right coats, the right boots, the right clothing, and layer up and scarves and everything. I love my hat. Dude, I was sitting at home in my house with my beanie on. My head just, I'm bald, right? It just feels so good.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, I've been shoveling for like 3 days.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I got these homes that I'm building and everything, these listings I have, and I've been taking care of those listings, and it's like a workout. I work on my core when I'm doing it.
There you go.
I try to be positive, but my daughter said that they're just, you know, they can't wait to get out of here. Well, two of them. Well, one of them's out of here. The other one came back, and Skylar said today how cold it was, and I'm like, God, you were born and raised in this stuff.
Yeah.
She was in Florida for a year, but she said, Dad, you don't mind the snow. I'm like, I actually don't. I don't mind the cool. I love the change of the season, so I'm good with it.
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah.
I mean, you usually get that question. I ask it myself every winter. You know, these few days. I mean, you got to remember, it's one of the. It's just a few days every year.
It's February. I
It's
know
not that-
been
it's not
great.
that
I mean, we've
awful.
had what, maybe 2.5, 3 snowfalls that have not accumulated more than 3 inches, and it was so light and fluffy. It wasn't the wet and heavy stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, so it was nice.
I
It was
think I
okay.
read though these next few days or these past few days altogether, whatever, a 5-day stretch might be the coldest we've had in like 5 years.
Of course, it hasn't been very cold. I've golfed every month for the last 2 decades.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's ridiculous.
We
No,
still haven't got a lot of snowfall.
no, we haven't. I mean, it's pretty much going to be gone today
Yeah.
for the most part on the main arterials, right?
Yeah, on the main
I mean,
streets.
so
yeah.
I even went through Jet Splash today. I even bought a package.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I just
Yeah.
got a new car, you know, so now I can run it through there now. So
I'm
I don't
waiting
mind.
until the snow goes away. But my car needs a
dude,
wash.
my
for sure.
wife goes if it sprinkles. She goes through Jet Splash.
That's
giving
kind of fun.
I'm
If you
giving
have
free advertisements here, but yeah.
If you have a
it's around the
membership,
corner.
you can go more,
Yeah.
as many times as you want, I suppose.
Yeah, she does it. Dude. Her car's always clean. She has all the time. I don't have the patience. Like I drive by to make sure there's not a line before I go.
Oh yeah. the lines can-
Sometimes I go when I need to like text or check my emails.
Oh yeah, yeah.
and
get
then
some
I go
stuff
through
done.
drive-thru.
yeah.
Yeah, but otherwise I don't have the patience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Yeah. I mean, they can get pretty bad. So that's why it's going to be tough to wait. If you do what I do and wait until it's nice outside, then everybody.
You can't let all the salt. Well, there's not too much salt out there. You just can't let the grime and build up. Then it just it's tougher to get clean.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to stay on top of it.
Well, I was surprised you
get ahead of
said
the game.
you said you're a shoveler. You don't have a snow. You don't
I
prefer
know, I have-
snow blower.
I have a snowblower.
You just prefer to shovel, or do you? Snow
Yeah,
blow?
I only use a snowblower when it's wet and heavy.
Oh, okay.
Dude, it's just as fast just to go and shovel. It really is. By the time you get the thing started, I went out and bought an electric one last year because I was tired of pulling the thing, right? I actually have 2 of them. I keep one for my rental properties, and for my listings, I take it over there because, you know, I'm doing hard labor. I feel like I'm saving my sellers some money, right?
Sure.
So, but my house, we had a service, but they get there so late, and I get up early in the morning, like 6 o'clock, and I leave. So you got to shovel anyway.
Yeah,
so,
you
well, I'm
gotta
just gonna
get
go ahead and
out.
shovel the whole driveway.
Yeah.
And my wife comes out and help too.
Oh,
So we
okay.
kind of bond. We have couples therapy when we're shoveling snow, you know. But no, I enjoy doing it. I don't mind it. It becomes a hassle, but we don't do it very much anymore. So I'm good with it.
Yeah, yeah. Thankfully, we don't have to do it a whole lot, or haven't had to. The last
I'd rather
couple
do that
times.
than get on the treadmill.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, and work on my core, my back is okay. So I make sure I'm doing it properly.
Well, at least it'd be warm on the treadmill, or warm enough.
Yeah. But I need a break from the treadmill.
Yeah.
I mean, so it's nice to do something different.
Do you have a like usually if I do it, I always tell myself in the end I'm gonna go get some hot cocoa or something to make myself feel like okay, there's a prize at the end.
No,
You
I
don't
wake up with Baileys and coffee, so I
Okay,
get going.
yeah.
I get going
You do
pretty
that
early.
before.
Before.
Yeah.
It keeps me calm. If I'm going to have cream in my coffee, I might as well have a little fun, right?
Yeah.
So I have little Baileys and coffee every morning, right? I mean, it's low cal anyway.
Yeah.
So no, I'm good.
Yeah. Well, yeah, fun stuff. Also, we was talking with Terrell too. He was he decided to be
Terrell doesn't
to
do
think
anything.
smarter and do two shovels instead of just one. With the lights,
you
no.
can't do that.
You don't think so?
No, that's a poor job.
Yeah, it might
I
not
look
be
at
the
my
best job.
property where I own next to his house. And
Yeah.
I'm killing him. He's
Yeah,
not even.
you're
He's not even close. Like mine is like you can literally see the concrete. He still has an inch of packed of snow.
Uh-oh.
No, man, he's horrible.
His two shovel job didn't get it done.
No,
We
it
got
never
the
does,
report.
man.
Yeah.
No, he's not keeping up with the Taylors. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well,
Anyway.
for Sean, I think it was that suggested a leaf blower too, and I did that the other day. A leaf blower, but after I had initially
you
already.
guys are lazy.
Well, it worked as easily.
Well, it was pretty light. I
Yeah.
actually did think about that. I did think about that, but
Yeah.
I just had to shovel out and it was done.
Yeah,
It's like I start and then you can't. You have to finish.
Might as well, yeah, you do.
You have to
yeah.
finish. You can't like do one. Like I used to get up so early and just do where I'm going to drive the car out so it doesn't pack down. So I used to do like 2 strips.
Just behind it, yeah.
Yeah, but then I'm like, just it looks. I really found out I'm OCD about a lot of stuff, and my kids, I really just have accepted that.
Yeah.
That's who I am, and so I get it done, and get it done the right way.
Well, they say that the like 80% of doing anything is starting it. If you get
That's
something
true.
started,
Yeah.
then at least then you have the motivation and you feel like at least you're on the right path to getting
You
it
feel
done.
like you accomplished something. Like the first thing you should
Yeah.
do when you wake up in the morning is make up your bed because you've already accomplished something.
Mm.
That kind of train
Yeah.
of thought. Yeah,
Yeah. You make the bed every day?
of course I do, man.
Yeah. Right away?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
That's probably because I'm the last one out of bed.
yeah.
My wife gets up pretty early, but I make up the bed every day. Whoever's last makes up the bed.
Yeah. I was gonna say if you sleep well enough and don't toss and turn all the way, it's not that hard. You just kind of straighten some things out. I mean, it's not that hard either way, but
Yeah,
you can be
that's
pretty
true.
quick.
My wife's been gone for a couple of days, so I've just been sleeping on one side. So it's been very easy to wake
Yeah.
up. Yeah, and make up the bed.
So that works a little bit easy. But
Yeah.
let's better get into a little bit of Nebraska news. I wanted to actually get your thoughts
We have
on
some Nebraska news. I've been reading on Google and everything. So
Yeah, there's a little bit. Obviously
little.
with Nebraska football.
is it good stuff?
It's something. I think I think that's kind of how people saw it the other day. So they extended their running backs coach EJ Barthel. Got a 2-year extension. He actually now will see his salary increase from $293,000 to $450,000.
He can pour at one of my houses.
Yeah,
I just
nice little
finished
raise.
one.
Yeah, so maybe you can go out and reach out to EJ Barthel. This comes after both Texas and Penn State were after him or talking to him about the running back coach openings. It's just been interesting to get people's thoughts because a lot of people have been a little underwhelmed by maybe the running backs in the first 2 years under Matt Rule. So that maybe wondering if this
Along
was
with probably
the big
a
move.
few other things.
Yeah,
but-
I mean, there's plenty to go around, but specifically with the running back coach, how do you see retaining EJ Barthel? Is that a big deal? Is that something they just had to do because Texas and Penn State were after him, or would you have gone a different route?
Being frank with you, we'll see.
Yeah,
I mean, it doesn't woo me.
right.
Doesn't woo me at all. And so we'll see what he does.
Yeah,
I think he can do. I mean, it's all about getting the talent. I mean, what are you going to coach him? Like, you can't coach a guy vision.
yeah,
Can't coach speed. That's why Frank Soldier was such a great running backs coach because he had great running backs.
yeah.
Same
works a lot
with
easier.
anything else. You got to have the talent, man.
Yeah,
Now hopefully he has an eye for talent that he can recruit those running backs that have the natural instincts and the speed and the toughness and the strength and all that kind of stuff. So we'll see.
what have you
Yeah.
thought about the running back so far under Coach Rule the last 2 years? I mean,
Well, they've just been average.
yeah,
They've been average. I mean, I'm just calling like it is, man. They've been average. So
yeah.
that's all I can say. They've been
Haven't
average.
stood out too much one way or the other.
I've
But
been saying this. Even my wife says, I want to see a guy break and go 60, 90 yards like Keith Jones or Amon Green or Lawrence Phillips or Calvin Jones.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, we can go on and on, right? I want to see that, right? We just don't see it. We
Yeah.
don't see it very often, right? We haven't seen it.
no.
And so we got to go out there and get those type of running backs.
Well, Emmett Johnson too has some big playability, and that's why I thought.
Yeah, he's not bad. I
Yeah.
think he's average.
Yeah.
He's really kind of average.
But he's been able to. But that's why I was surprised they didn't play him a little bit more. I think a lot of people were surprised is for a team that struggled a little bit to get a big play. At least he was a big play threat. Now I don't know about 60 or 80 yards. I mean, he didn't seem to have like that type of ultimate breakaway speed, but he could get 40 or 50.
Yeah,
and
it's nice to have that, man.
Yeah,
because that'll get you down to the 20 or the 30. You need a touchdown, then you get you stall out and you don't score, right? So you want a guy that can finish it.
Yeah.
And nothing against them is that we've just been average.
Yeah.
And average is not going to get it done. I think Hulu was a good back. He was a good versatile back. Didn't have great speed, but he was a good back. He was productive. He was a very good back. So if Emmett Johnson can be like Hulu was, then we'll see, right? And but I would say he's probably been one of the better backs. I was just thinking about this, talking about quarterbacks and other things. The modern era, the option era, and whatnot. And I don't know why this came to mind, but I was just thinking about some things. But Hulu was a really good, solid running back.
Oh yeah, Roy Hulu.
Cordell, was a pretty good running back with Solich. He played with the Philadelphia Eagles.
Corell Buckhalter.
Yeah, Corell Buckhalter. So we had some in between. I think that has some talent. But I was talking about different eras. So that would still be under Solich.
Mm-hmm.
But Hulu would have been
Pelini.
That was Pelini. See,
yeah.
So we haven't really had anything pretty much after
a year
that.
Under Callahan or so. I think he was recruited by Callahan.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So we haven't had really anything after that. Because I was thinking, even as far as quarterbacks, how do you look at these quarterbacks or where they fall? And you would think probably the modern era, the option era, or I would say the modern era would probably be after Pelini. With the change of the offense and stuff. You've had Tommy Armstrong, Taylor Martinez, Adrian Martinez. Now we have Ray. I was thinking about this because I was reading something about Raiola today, where he will fall in that era so far, right?
Yeah.
And because they keep saying how he was brilliant at times, which he was, against lesser competition,
First half of the season, yeah.
We'll call it like it is, lesser competition, right?
Yeah.
Statistically, it was good. But is that enough? Like, I don't care about statistics, right? So when it's all said and done, and it's early, where would he fall? Like what do we think about Adrian Martinez? What do we think about Taylor Martinez? What do we think about Tommy Armstrong? I mean, where do these guys fall within the offenses that they've run? If you had to look at their careers.
Yeah. Well, and obviously they have the benefit of having played through their career.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So
yeah. I think if you looked at Tommy Armstrong's
he was a 4-year starter.
Right, yeah.
Taylor Martinez was a 4-year starter.
Yeah, a lot of these Adrian
Martinez was a 4-year starter.
Yeah.
Right? With all those starts, all those games, okay, what are we looking at here? A lot of records being broken, right, statistically. But where do you really put them? I'm just going and judge them, but compare them against quarterbacks in their era. I'm not talking about the option era, which is where I was, and the Frost and the Tommy Frazier, all those guys, right? Yeah. We're beyond that now because we're old. We're old, right?
Yeah.
That's what I don't know what came to mind, but we're old now. So we need something to happen here. And we're all putting a lot of eggs in the basket with Raiola.
Absolutely.
But I was thinking about it too, because now we have this. Is this true with the Trey Taylor kid?
I hadn't seen that.
Oh, you have not? So is that fake news?
I don't know. I'd have to look into it. It's something I haven't heard.
The quarterback that they've been raving about.
For Nebraska?
Okay, maybe it's fake news. I've been reading all this.
Back into it, but...
See, that's why I don't like being on the internet, man. This 4 or 5 star, this guy you need to watch out and everything who's going to push Raiola. You have not seen that on Google.
I'll look in the break.
I'm sorry, I'm not throwing you on the bus, but that's why I want to know if it's fake news.
I don't know.
That's why I like reading that stuff.
Well, I know the quarterbacks they have on the roster. It doesn't include a name like that, but
I just read it.
Double check.
Google Trey Taylor. Is that not? Is that not real?
I will Google it. I'll Google it during the break.
Okay.
Maybe we'll have a new quarterback to talk about.
I was thinking, okay, now we want to see what Raiola's all about. But,
yeah.
Okay. Hope let's see if it's fake news or not. See?
Well, we got plenty more to talk about here for Husker football as you kind of talk about comparing quarterbacks and running backs of the past. Maybe we'll do a little bit of that and kind of think about how that translates, because I know you expect 10 wins this season. Somebody's going to have to step up to be into that.
Definitely. We have to. Otherwise, it's below average season.
Yeah. I think everybody's expecting to step up this year. All right, let's take a quick break. We'll be back with more on Weekly Rap Sessions with All-American quarterback Steve Taylor.
Salt Mine City is not only Lincoln's newest brewery, but they're also now serving food. Enjoy a full menu of great items daily for lunch and dinner, like their peanut butter and jelly burger with bacon and cheddar cheese, or a Reuben sandwich served on Blackstone rye bread. Don't forget their beef or chicken nachos with guacamole, sour cream, jalapenos, and more. Wash it down with one of their 12 beers on tap, including the popular Single Axle Light American Lager. Salt Mine City, now open 11 a.m. every day but Mondays at 8th and R.
Hi, Sean Callahan here for Koppel Chevrolet GMC, and on behalf of the entire Koppel team, we would like to say thank you to all of our loyal customers and employees that have allowed us to become one of the most successful GM dealerships in the country for the past 50 years. So we are celebrating that with some huge discounts. Right now, we have up to $13,500 off MSRP or 0% APR on select new models, and new Blazer EVs are leasing for $279 a month with zero down. So check us out online at koppelcars.com. All deals with approved credit. See dealer for details.
Have you heard about Advanced Medical Imaging Surgery Center? Located at 7555 Pioneers Boulevard, Advanced Medical Imaging Surgery Center offers compassionate, patient-focused care and provides outpatient surgery services, making it possible to have non-emergency surgery and return home the same day. Advanced Medical Imaging Surgery Center specializes in cardiology, vascular radiology, orthopedics, pain management, and much, much more. Give them a call today at 402-261-1085 or online at amimaging.com.
Wall-to-Wall Wine & Spirits is your place in North Lincoln to go for all your needs in wine, spirits, and beer. They also have a large variety of cigars in their walk-in humidor, and they have a top-notch walk-in, temperature-controlled, high-end wine bar. Plus, you can enjoy free samples from their tasting bar. There's only one place to go for all your needs for wine, beer, spirits, and cigars. Wall-to-Wall Wine & Spirits on North 27th Street in Lincoln.
Be sure to check out the top-selling Recomp. Recomp helps build lean muscle and strength while decreasing body fat. Recomp is ideal for men and women of all ages trying to look their best. Recomp can only be found in Nutrition Authority. For info, visit mynutritionauthority.com.
At Action Plumbing, Heating, AC, and Electrical, we're ready, reliable, and recommended. Water heater acting up or your sump pump on the fritz? Call Action. Summer's around the corner. Is your AC working? Are you sure? Call Action. Electrical problems? I'm telling you, call Action. Call Action for a free same-day estimate or a trusted second opinion. You heard that right, a free same-day estimate. 402-423-6960. ActionLincoln.com.
Wrestling fans, it's time to elevate your game, just like Stevens & Smith Construction does for your concrete needs. As your full-service concrete contractor, we deliver solid results every time. From singles to doubles, fighting for inside position to scrambling reversals, we know how to pin down quality and slam expectations. Stevens & Smith Construction, a proud sponsor of Takedown Tuesdays on 93.7 The Ticket, where Husker wrestlers bring you all the action. Don't stall, Stevens & Smith Construction is here to help you build a concrete foundation for the win. Check us out at www.stevensandsmith.com because stalling is a penalty and winning is the only option.
What's going on, fans? This is Lexi Rodriguez, four-time All-American at Nebraska and now proud member of Omaha's newest professional team, Love Omaha Volleyball. League One Volleyball is bringing the heat this year. Don't miss your chance to see Olympians, national players, and national champions right here in Omaha from now through April. We can't wait to see you cheering us on in the stands. Visit lovboma.com to buy single match tickets to see me and Love Omaha Volleyball in action this season. Go Big Green.
Hey there, fellas. It's your girl Jordan with Sartor Heyman Jewelry. When it comes to gift giving, it's all about the wow factor. And let me tell you, nothing wows quite like jewelry. Whether it's a delicate necklace or a statement ring, jewelry makes the right statement. So if you want to knock her socks off, or anything else for that matter, skip the generic gifts and go straight for the bling. Until next time, this is Jordan at Sartor Heyman Jewelry. Happy shopping, guys.
Garage doors can break down or quit working at the worst times. At Doors Plus, they understand that a broken garage sometimes means repair and not replace. Sometimes, all you need to make your door like new again is a few bolts, realignment, or even a new balance. Trust the pros at Doors Plus to handle your garage door repair the right way so you can get on with your busy schedule. Visit them online at doorsplusllc.com or give them a call at 402-590-5800.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Sponsored by John Henry's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning.
Your Lincoln forecast for today, light snow possible this morning. Otherwise, partly sunny and cold. You see a high of 5 above. Tonight, mainly clear, very cold with a low of -18. And tomorrow, mostly sunny and cold, an afternoon high around 8 above. I'm meteorologist Kyle Kleckner for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Right now, when you drive by Honda of Lincoln, you'll see more than 200 new Hondas and over 125 pre-owned vehicles. Hi, Charlie Stone here, and with me on the line is Andy Goodyear of Honda of Lincoln. Andy, how does it feel to have so many vehicles in stock again for your customers?
Charlie, it feels amazing to see how excited our customers are. They love the ability to see, test drive, and take immediate delivery of the exact new Honda they're looking for.
Do you have some good offers to talk about?
We sure do, Charlie. We're offering financing as low as 0.9% APR up to 72 months, or great lease rates on every new Honda. It's the perfect time to drive away in the new Honda you've been dreaming of.
How about pre-owned, Andy?
We have over 125 pre-owned and certified pre-owned vehicles to choose from. Just about every make and model with prices starting at under $10,000.
Maybe it's time you experience the best, the Honda of Lincoln way of doing business. 27th and Yankee Hill Road, or online at hondaoflincoln.com.
February is American Heart Month, and with heart disease as the #1 leading cause of death in Nebraska, now is the best time to start thinking about your health. Maintaining a healthy blood pressure is one of the best ways to avoid heart disease, and the blood pressure screening is fast, easy, and can be free. The best way to get screened is at your yearly wellness visit with your doctor. For more information and ways to get a blood pressure screening, search Chronic Disease Nebraska. Paid for by Nebraska DHHS, aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
Now back to weekly rap sessions with All-American quarterback Steve Taylor on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
We are back here on a Wednesday, which means it's time for weekly rap sessions with All-American quarterback Steve Taylor. And if you're checking your watch, yeah, it's not quite noon yet, but we've actually moved the show to 11. So that will be the new time to hear from Steve on Wednesdays.
I'm liking it. What about you?
Yeah, it feels fresh, feels early.
It's fresh. It's more in flow with my schedule.
Yeah.
And I can still eat lunch right after 12 noon. I can get all my work done in the morning, so I'm loving it. Thank you, DP. He's such a great boss.
Yes.
Yes.
Now, I think also it'll help you maybe free up some time for golf. And
I didn't want to say that, too. I can make that 12:30, 12:45, 1 o'clock tea time.
Yeah.
And then 1 o'clock stags on Wednesday. So, yeah, that makes my life. It's so weird. My wife has been gone for 3 days, and my daughter and the dog and everything else. So I've had the place to myself, and I've managed very, very well. And I was going over my destiny, what my life has been like. I've been pretty fortunate with some things, and I was just thankful. So, and it just keeps happening.
Yeah. Feeling thankful for everything that comes.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I've had my troubles, but they weren't necessarily mine. They were inflicted on me from other people, but I've dealt with it. That's kind of life,
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, life will throw a lot at you from troubles and and you got to give yourself credit for where anybody, speaking for everybody, bringing, getting to where you are. Obviously there's luck along the way, but yeah.
Dude, it just hit me because I was watching my soaps the other day and I was literally bawling.
You were?
I was bawling all by myself watching Bold and Beautiful because it was about relationships. It was about life and family and having each other's back and betrayal and all this stuff.
Yeah.
You start thinking about your relationships with people and your expectations and everything. And that's, I was.
Yeah.
I'm very appreciative of I got some really good friends, and you're thankful for that.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Anyway, I don't care. That's enough of that.
And then no shame in crying for men, but bawling. I
was bawling. I was like, I had tears in my eyes and I wear glasses. I was like, what is wrong with you? Like, seriously. But I was just thankful, man, to have good people in my life. Yeah.
Well, it's good to have those moments. Was that Jimmy
Anyway,
V's
I'm
speech?
sorry about that. Yeah. It's the truth. It's the truth.
I think it was Jimmy V's speech where he said it's good to laugh and cry and
yeah.
Now there's a couple of
I was making fun of myself. I'm sitting here crying, watching a soap all about myself. Like, do I even tell anyone that?
I imagine you with just like a big bucket of ice cream, tears coming down.
But I went to go see a friend of mine, Nashville, which now his nickname is Dum Dum, because he slipped in a bunker and tore both his quads.
Oh yeah.
So now I call him Dum Dum. But I went to go see him, because he's just been, landlocked in his great room. and I take him lunch, and we have lunch, and we're chatting and stuff. And he said he started watching Young and the Restless too when he was in college. So I didn't feel too bad.
You've been watching it for that long.
Since 1985, yeah.
Yeah, that's a long
yeah.
time.
I'm a Victor supporter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It comes on every day around
Every
noon,
day.
or what?
I watch it on put it
Yeah.
on it used to be TiVo, but on DVR, and I just come home for lunch and have lunch and I watch it.
They still have new episodes?
Of course they do, man.
Yeah, well.
It's the longest lasting soap. It's great, dude.
Well, good. I just
You should
know-
watch soap. You will learn how to raise a family.
Yeah.
Because you'll learn what not to do. Secrets kill. Secrets and lies kill. So just
That's right.
Truth will set you free.
Well,
even as tough as it is, always tell the truth.
Absolutely.
And be accountable. Yeah.
Especially, and then I've been around, people that lie quite a bit. It'd be hard to like keep up with that. I'm not a big liar myself, but I always think that like if I tell so many lies, that I would get confused about what I'm telling everybody.
Just tell the truth, man.
Yeah,
It really
stick
it
with
makes
one
you feel
story.
good. Just tell the truth, you
Yeah.
know? Yeah. Anyway, enough of that. Enough of that.
I was
Is that-
more of an all my children guy myself. They stopped
Oh,
making
no.
those. Yeah.
Young and the Restless by far. They got
Yeah.
way more Emmys or whatever.
I'm
by
sure
far.
they might have. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, by far.
Yeah, that was
No
just
question
my
about it.
mom's preference when I was growing up.
Yeah.
so
I
that's
mean,
what gotta
Victor
watch.
Newman, come on, he was an orphan and became a billionaire. I mean, that's what makes America great.
What a
you
great
know?
story.
He lives about family. Family is everything to him. Yeah. Which
Yeah.
is everything to me.
Well, and
Almost everything.
I did
yeah.
want to ask you too, because
Okay,
I know
shoot.
that you've you worked in the past with Greg Sharp, of course.
Yes, yes.
Unfortunately, the legendary Nebraska broadcaster passed away, in this past week. So I did want to ask you. I know you I haven't brought up an idea for a segment today, and it reminded you of working with him.
Buy and sell. We did
Yeah.
that when I was working on the Husker Sports Network. We used to do Taylor Takes, and we did buy and sell. But once again, like I've worked with Greg, and his family, Amy, his kids are great. Amy's great. We did 3 Husker cruises. My birthday is
Okay.
January 7th. I think Amy's was like January 6th or something like that. So we're very, very close, and we just had a great time. Anyway, when Greg was initially diagnosed with his cancer, I called him right away, and I wanted to come see him. He said, just give me some time, and and I said, you just call me when you're ready. So time went on, and then he always had a lot of stuff going on, and Amy was talking with my wife, so I would get updates through my wife and through Amy. Anyway, I just wanted to see him and talk to him, and I missed him he was at the Hall of Fame. But I went to go meet him, and then I went to go talk to him. And he was gone. He was I just couldn't get to him, right? So I missed him. And something came in mind. I said, I'm just going to call him. And I called him, and he wasn't having a great day, but Amy said he was going to be at home. I said, okay, I'm going to come by at this time. And just 2 weeks ago, I went by there, and he was there. He was in his PJs, and he was great, and we chatted for about an hour and a half.
Oh, wow.
It was just the two of us. It was so peaceful. And we talked about our trips, our times on the cruises. And he said, I always remember you and Amy bought these Bolero hats, and having some what's that pie, that key lime pie?
Oh, yeah.
And we're doing that, and we're eating that stuff that comes out of the seashells and the Key West.
Yeah.
It was some weird name they call them. And we just had the best of times. And he was just he's truly one of the nicest guys I've ever met. And did great. I used to love listening to him call the games. He just on the far side, on the near side, and everything. And
Oh, yeah.
He was just a good guy.
Yeah, I know Nebraska fans are going to miss his calls and moving forward.
Yeah.
It's different. We'll all have to adjust to a little bit of a different voice of Husker football, as he's been that in baseball for many years.
It wasn't weird, because unfortunately I've gone through this with my Lincoln dad 3 or 4 years ago. I went through it with my mom just a year and a half ago, the latter stages of her life with cancer. So I'm used to seeing it and going through it and accepting it. And we were in his great room at a beautiful house, and he was sitting there just talking. And he said, "You know what?" He said, "He's had great years. He had one bad day, and that was a bad day that he was diagnosed with cancer."
Yeah.
That was his perspective.
Mm.
But even though his life was going to be cut short, it was just he's had one day out of his whole life. That's been great. I mean, that's the kind of guy that he was. He put that's how he looked at life, and we just talked about that. And he said this. He knew he was going to not be here soon. I mean, not be here very much longer. And he got through the Husker season, and he wanted to make it to his daughter's wedding, which unfortunately that's not going to happen. But it was just great talking to him, and he was coherent and everything, and didn't look like he appeared to be in any pain. No, although he was. And we just had a normal conversation. Normal conversation. You wouldn't know that he was sick just by until you look at his physical appearance, just by he's lost weight and everything. But we just sat there and we chatted and just kind of put things in perspective. That's why I try to live the way I do. And I talk about this and not be afraid to say if you cried or if you love someone, because you're not, you don't know if you're going to be here the next day, what can happen. My mom said, the older you get, you will experience that. And I'm 58 now. I experienced, my fair share, we lost Calvin Jones, I've lost almost a dozen of my Husker friends, and I think like that must be weird for Coach Osborne.
Oh yeah.
That's just something that, it's just odd. It's just part of life.
Yeah.
So that's why you live life to the fullest and you enjoy the day.
Yeah, and you really try to, and like you said,
So I love you, Bob.
Yeah,
I love being here with you.
Love you too, Steve.
I love this relationship.
Yeah,
Just so you know.
absolutely. And it is good. It's good to, like you said, I think there was a time years and years ago it'd be shameful to say you cry or something like that, but now you embrace that, and hopefully if you don't, crying is one thing, but if at some point you aren't brought to happy tears,
they're happy tears.
Yeah.
They're tears enjoying the happy tears. Now I got a mean side of me. Don't misunderstand.
Right? Yeah.
my kids let me know. Terrell let you know. I got another side of me that people don't see very often, but it's there. But I'm also not afraid to, I have no pride. Pride is a sin, and it is what it is.
Yeah.
So he was a great guy, great family.
Yeah.
He will be missed.
And I'm very unfortunate for the loss of Greg Sharp, but his
Sharpie was Sharpie.
Legacy will go on forever. So I'm sure you saw too. They named the booth in Memorial Stadium after him. So very special moments.
That's pretty cool.
Great thing for the University of Nebraska to kind of pay back for all the years that he put in. So it's good that at least like you said, maybe didn't make it to the daughter's wedding, but was able to get that done. My father kind of went through the same thing less than a year ago. He passed away, so just kind of went through the same thing. And
how old was your father?
60 actually. Sharp was I think 61. So
see, look at that.
I'm
58.
Yeah, it can happen. Like I said, it can happen to anybody.
Yeah. Go to the doctor. Get checked out.
Yeah, get checked out. Definitely. Yeah. All right, let's go ahead and take another quick break. We've got one more segment on Weekly Rap Sessions with All-American quarterback Steve Taylor when we return.
Husker Nation, it's your last chance to see Nebraska women's hoops in Pinnacle Bank Arena before they head to the Big Ten tournament. Head down to Pinnacle Bank Arena on Sunday, February 23rd at 2 p.m. to watch the Husker women's basketball team compete against Washington. It's senior night, so help them thank the seniors by creating a loud and proud sea of red in the stands. Get your tickets today for as low as $10. Head to huskers.com/tickets to secure your seats today.
Have you heard about Advanced Medical Imaging Surgery Center? Located at 7555 Pioneers Boulevard, Advanced Medical Imaging Surgery Center offers compassionate, patient-focused care and provides outpatient surgery services, making it possible to have non-emergency surgery and return home the same day. Advanced Medical Imaging Surgery Center specializes in cardiology, vascular radiology, orthopedics, pain management, and much, much more. Give them a call today at 402-261-1085 or online at amimaging.com.
Empower a child today with the Teammates Mentoring Program. Hope is only a conversation away when you choose to share your talent, time, and heart with a child. Together, you can build a relationship based on strengths and chart a brighter future, 1 week at a time. Find out how you can be a mentor by visiting LincolnTeammates.org. Become what you needed as a kid by joining the Teammates Mentoring Program today.
Be sure to check out the top-selling Recomp. Recomp helps build lean muscle and strength while decreasing body fat. Recomp is ideal for men and women of all ages trying to look their best. Recomp can only be found in Nutrition Authority. For info, visit mynutritionauthority.com.
Davis Plumbing has been in business for over 15 years and is currently searching for journeyman plumbers to join their team. Experience is preferred, but not required for all applicants. When you join the team at Davis Plumbing, you'll receive full benefits package with paid time off. Join a small local business doing big things in Lincoln and surrounding areas. Apply today by calling 402-525-6922 or find them on social media. Davis Plumbing, locally owned and operated for over 15 years.
Outside is where winter adventure unfolds. On frozen lakes, icy landscapes, and snow-covered slopes, feeling the cold air rush by as you race downhill. The freedom of gliding with ease and the warmth of being together. From epic sled rides to the fun of ice fishing, it's all right here beneath Nebraska skies. Start your winter adventure at yournebraskaparks.com. Sponsored by Nebraska Game and Parks. Aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Associations and this station.
Hello, this is Mary Pat Waite. I've had the privilege of working with Lincoln Families as their realtor for more than 31 years, and I'm so proud to be associated with MP Dodge Real Estate. For me, your transaction is unique in its own way. My experience allows me to bring you trusted care and a really great outcome. My NP Dodge family shares the same client focus.
Expand your career with NP Dodge. Call Eric at 402-434-2222.
Hi, Sean Callahan here for Koppel Chevrolet GMC, and on behalf of the entire Koppel team, we would like to say thank you to all of our loyal customers and employees that have allowed us to become one of the most successful GM dealerships in the country for the past 50 years. So we are celebrating that with some huge discounts. Right now, we have up to $13,500 off MSRP or 0% APR on select new models, and new Blazer EVs are leasing for $279 a month with zero down. So check us out online at KoppelCars.com. All deals with approved credit. See dealer for details.
Salt Mine City is not only Lincoln's newest brewery, but they're also now serving food. Enjoy a full menu of great items daily for lunch and dinner, like their peanut butter and jelly burger with bacon and cheddar cheese, or a Reuben sandwich served on Blackstone rye bread. Don't forget their beef or chicken nachos with guacamole, sour cream, jalapenos, and more. Wash it down with one of their 12 beers on tap, including the popular Single Axle Light American Lager. Salt Mine City, now open 11 a.m. every day but Mondays at 8th and R.
93.7 The Ticket. Fox KFXL weather. Sponsored by John Henry's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning.
Your Lincoln forecast for today: light snow possible this morning. Otherwise, partly sunny and cold. We see a high of 5 above. Tonight, mainly clear, very cold with a low of -18. And tomorrow, mostly sunny and cold. An afternoon high around 8 above. I'm meteorologist Kyle Klecker for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Ever wish you had another light switch on the other side of the room on a dark night? How much better would you sleep at night if you had a ceiling fan in your room? The High Electric Service Department is here to make your electrical what-ifs a reality. Whether you're looking to replace some outdated light fixtures or brighten up your counters with under-cabinet lighting, High Electric can handle all types of residential electrical installations and services. Give Erica a call at 402-466-6606 or visit high-electric.com to get started. Rosie's Sports Bar and Grill, open for lunch and dinner at 1501 Center Park Road.
Your home is your empire. Protect it with Empire Fence. Get a free instant quote with the online estimating tool at empire-fence.com. See an upfront estimate with no hidden fees. An Empire Fence can provide privacy and improve the appearance of your home. Keep kids and pets in or out of your yard. Increase security and add value to your property. Visit empire-fence.com now to view the stylish and maintenance-free possibilities for your home and get a free instant online quote. Let Empire Fence protect your empire.
Now back to weekly rap sessions with All-American quarterback Steve Taylor on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, one final segment here of Weekly Rap Sessions with All-American quarterback Steve Taylor. Before we hand it over to DP for some one-on-one, I did want to give a shout-out to Sweet Things by Marcy. She brought in some delicious sandwiches and soups for us to enjoy for lunch. Head on down to 1413 N Street to get some of, what I prefer, and what I would say is some chicken and dumpling soup. That's my favorite.
That's what, no, it was a chili.
That's what you had.
I had the white chicken chili.
Oh, that one's pretty good, too. Yeah, there's no wrong choice.
I was tempted to try the veggie. The veggie looks good.
Yeah.
But I thought, okay, it's a little cold. I have the white chicken chili.
Yeah.
And then the sandwiches, I like the cold cuts.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So I take all the bread off, of course, and it's healthy. So I still feel light.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had like three or four cold cuts, which is nice. Yeah.
Yeah. 1413 N Street, the old corn popper building. If you remember, if you know what that is where Sweet Things by Marcy is. So go ahead and be like us. Be like the cool kids.
How sweet did that sound? Sweet Things. Yeah. What's it called? Sweet what?
Sweet Things by Marcy.
Oh, how lovely is that?
Well, you said it before that you did buy or sell with Greg Sharp. So on Greg Sharp, maybe we should start that.
I think we should do that
today.
Let's end on that note.
Let's end on some buy and sell. Before we get into that, because it is obviously a play on your career as well. Anything new in the real estate world?
Oh, no, I just finished my home at 8909 Appaloosa. I'm excited for it. So, no, things are good.
Things are going well.
I did I sold a house just today for my new company called 912.
Okay.
We got a pre-sold with there. I'm building a house for like $660,000. I'm quite proud of that.
Is it
Yeah.
harder to build in the snow and the cold in the winter?
You can't fight the conditions.
Yeah.
You just have to go with it. Be prepared, take advantage of it, and just don't fight it. You have to accept Mother Nature. Otherwise, it's horrible.
Yeah.
So that's another reason why I don't mind the cold weather. I mean, come on. It's just you take advantage of the opportunities when they come.
Do you generally see is there a dip or is more people buying in the winter?
You know,
More people selling? in the
People
winter?
are buying and selling, but it's not as much activity.
Okay.
You know, and I actually enjoy that. It's a lot like football. Real estate is seasonal. You know, I used to say this all the time. And one reason because a lot of realtors take a break. During the holidays, you're just not working as much, and you don't want to fight the conditions.
Yeah.
You work longer when the weather's nice. You don't feel like winter's coming, so you are working. But once the cool temperatures hit, the snow and the ice, there's just not that much activity. And the interest rates. Actually, January and February are good times to normally buy because interest rate, from my experience over the last 30 years, seem to decline and get to their lowest points in like January and February, maybe March. And then as activity picks up, they would traditionally increase. They would go up. So people used to always buy houses either to be in them before the holidays, which was good. Then they want to be in early spring and then before school starts. So it's real estate is seasonal, just like the the weather.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, see, you learned something
So
new. I didn't know.
I'm excited about 2025. I'm just hoping Trump gets it done. He keeps, he demanded interest rates to go low. So I'm hoping they listen to him. Not many people do, but I hope they do.
And I'll say promises from politicians. You're
I'm
waiting
not
on
just
those.
saying. I mean, I was like, go for it. I'm like, get on them, get those interest rates down.
Yeah. I think the whole world's waiting for that. So we'll wait and see if that happens. But let's get into our buy and sell. You've been saying Nebraska football 10 wins this season, so I'm gonna put it on
You're
you
gonna
right
put
here.
me on the spot?
Yeah, to begin with, buy or sell 10 wins for Nebraska football this year.
I'm selling that. I don't think they're going to get it done.
Okay,
but they should.
Yeah,
but I don't think they will. So I'm selling that.
So,
Is that right?
Is this a major sell, or you think like 9 wins?
Oh no. Something in the back of my head keeps saying like they're not going to get that done, which they should. That's the thing, right? That's why I'd be disappointed if they don't.
Yeah,
because they should.
They've got an
right,
opportunity.
It's right there. It's right there in front of them.
Yeah,
I'm liking Dana. There's some signs that gives me some hope, but I'm just like, I have to see a little bit more. This Raiola thing is a big question mark.
Yeah,
and not everything is dependent on him because he needs help around him, But they should do it, but I don't think it's going to happen. So I'm going to say sell.
Yeah,
it's probably going to be a mediocre type of year. It will feel better. I think it will feel better. It may look better, but it may not be good enough. That's the kind of season it's going to be.
Well, obviously, Lincoln would be on fire if they get to 10 wins next year. So, at least some steady improvement would be good.
It's right there, man.
We'll
Everything's right there to do. I mean, it could be done.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't take, it's right there. You just got to go do it.
I'll say now you look like the bad guy, but to be fair,
I'm the bad guy.
If we were playing
I got to be true. I got to be true. I think they should do it, but I haven't seen enough to give me that kind of confidence.
Just wait till the
Quite
summer.
yet.
Wait till the summer. You'll start to be buying in a little more.
No, that won't change anything.
No? Okay.
No, I would have to wait to see. I'd have to wait to see the first couple of games.
Yeah,
against legitimate competitors.
Well, that game against Michigan's definitely going to. I mean, if they can win that one,
I would have a good idea after that. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That'll definitely be an early truth teller of where
I'm not
Nebraska
taking the
season's
easy way out, but they should do it. Man, I looked at the schedule; they should do that.
Yeah, I saw I think it was an article out of Oregon, so maybe it has some kind of bias in it this way. But there was an article that said the top 10 Big Ten conference games this year, and I was like, "Ooh, I want to see if Nebraska made one of their lists." It did not. They had others others receiving votes. Yeah. But Nebraska's still kind of in that category. I think a lot of people are just kind of waiting to see if they take that step. You hear it every offseason that Nebraska's a sleeping giant. They are going to return to glory at some point, but it just hasn't happened in a long time. So I think a lot of people are in the wait and see approach. Well, how about let's go to the men's basketball? They've got a big game tonight against Penn State. I call every game's a big game. Penn State not necessarily on top of the standings. In fact, they're on the bottom at 3-12 in the Big Ten. So it's big that they don't lose it, right?
Yeah.
But in any case, Nebraska 17-9, 7-8 in conference play. A lot of people have them in the NCAA tournament as of now, but they've still got some work to do.
I'm buying that.
If you're buy or sell Nebraska in the tournament by season's end.
I'm buying that for sure.
Buying it, yeah.
Matter of fact, I want to go place a bet, which I'm not a big gambling guy, I'm not driving to Iowa to do it because you can't. I wanted to make a bet that they win their first NC2A tournament game this year.
Yeah.
I'm buying that.
You're buying that.
I'm buying that.
Yeah.
If they make it, I think they win the first game.
You don't even need to see the matchup.
I think they win the first game.
Yeah. Well, they definitely got a team.
I think they
could do
upset
it.
someone. I think they win the first game. I think they make the tournament and win the first game this year.
I like it. Buy or sell Colorado Buffaloes 8 wins next year.
Oh, selling that.
Sell.
They're not going to do that.
No, that'd be difficult. Yeah.
That ain't happening.
So they had 9 wins with the Heisman Trophy winner
and Shedeur.
And Shedeur. So
yeah, no, they're not.
tough.
I love you, prime time, but it's going to be shaky.
What would be a successful season, you think, for them?
Frank, I don't even care about Colorado, but
yeah,
but I don't know. I mean, I don't really care about.
Yeah, well, fair enough. Then, yeah,
I mean,
you just don't think they'll get to that one.
I think they made a lot of noise. I think they were entertainers. I think they have some very good players. They have some great players. I love prime time. Love what he's doing. Love his message. Love what he's doing with everything. The way he's coaching and mentoring kids. I just don't. I don't see Colorado really being truly relevant in that regard. And now even less so without the personalities.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, that's going to be
besides the head coach Prime Time.
Right. And they brought in Marshall Falk. I mean, they've got Warren Sapp. They've got some people.
Yeah. Was Marshall Falk even coaching?
He was not. No.
Okay. I get it. He's a great player. I'm pretty knows he knows football, but man, that's going to be a grueling schedule.
Yeah.
I'll see how long. God, he's not a golfer.
That's not. No.
Can't they find something else to do?
Deion's a good recruiter. Apparently,
right off into the sunset, man. Like, why not? Come on. Really? Why would you do that?
I don't know.
I see Sapp because Sapp has nothing else to do. Right? I mean,
yeah.
and he needed a job or something. Apparently, I don't know.
I was going to say the running backs coach at Nebraska is now making $450,000. So that might be a few reasons, maybe to get into coaching. I don't know what.
He
doesn't
need the money, dude. He's like played in NFL for 20,000 years.
Well, yeah.
3 Super Bowls.
Need the money.
And he's a smart kid. I think he's just fine.
You don't need the money, but maybe you want the money.
You don't just all of a sudden just start coaching at 50.
Colorado.
I mean, I guess you can. You could, but no. Why would you want to? God, man. Why do you want to babysit a bunch of 18, 19-year-old kids? And it's even worse now with this NIL stuff.
Oh, yeah. Well, as we've seen over the years, Deion doesn't do anything by the book. So it might be a wild move.
I think it's great to get those guys out, man. And maybe, I shouldn't say it like that. Maybe he wants to coach. Maybe he feels like he could. It's not for me. So
yeah.
I'm going golfing. I'm going radio. I'm going golfing, man.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Find some other things to do.
Find a lot more things to do. I will watch my soap.
Yeah. Well, we're glad here that you like soaps, you like golfing, and you like radio, so that we can talk some radio with you.
Yeah. I like life.
Well, thanks for coming in once again. This is Weekly Wrap Sessions with All-American quarterback Steve Taylor. You can find us next Wednesday at 11 o'clock. Once again, our new time here for the show. One-on-one with DP coming up next year on 93.7 The Ticket. Don't touch that dial.
What's going on, fans? This is Lexi Rodriguez, 4-time All-American at Nebraska and now proud member of Omaha's newest professional team, Love Omaha Volleyball. League One Volleyball is bringing the heat this year. Don't miss your chance to see Olympians, national players, and national champions right here in Omaha from now through April. We can't wait to see you cheering us on in the stands. Visit lovboma.com